tell you about things you know.
It's off.
Okay.
That's what I was doing. Sure. Yeah. It's on YouTube, not Twitch. You can share it, yeah? Okay. So, I've got some more cards to open. 3D also, yeah. I did have a Pokemon thing, whatever it's called. You get rid of it.
My refill.
Did I? Oh, right, okay. So yeah, I did get some. What are these? You've got. To be honest. And it's got. How cool is that? Pretty cool, if you ask me. It did come with a cool coin as well.
Sorry.
Oh,
My laptop decided to have a mad one.
wow. That coin. You can get other coins out, can't you?
I've got loads of coins.
Yeah.
Well, next time you go live, let me know and I'll dig out my rest of the marble ones.
Okay.
And I'll get you to show them. That one's open. It came open.
So, here we are. So, they are Sword and Shield Strikes.
Fusion Strikes.
Yeah, Fusion Strikes. We've got 2 Mews.
Yeah, that one wasn't Sword Strike. That was in the middle one.
I wonder if you'll actually get a Mew then.
You know the card that was out here? That one was hidden behind that pillar. Don't know why you're doing that.
Lock Bunny. Park. Energy. Jupiter?
No, it's De-Weather.
De-Weather? No.
It's a new one.
Yeah, Jupiter. That's him. Caterpie, oh, there's a classic.
Where's Mr. Leader?
And Mariko. Another Eevee. Another Eevee. Another Eevee. Shelder. No way. Melmetal.
That is really shiny.
That is well shiny. Lucario.
Wow.
That's the reason why I don't want it to go front.
Oh shit.
That looks cool. Lucario. T10 fire. Fighter, sorry. Aquasphere. That was pretty cool. You rip it.
Yeah, the middle one is a bit.
You got Dancer. Super Sage? Cyber Sage? Yeah. Phalanx. Energy.
Is that what?
Geopider. Yeah. Meow. Onyx. Little classic. Tootle. Ha! I'm on one of the cards. Shroomish. Whoa. Sandsplash. Ah, not today, not this one. Gorbis. No. That's a no. That one.
That was at the first one.
Energy. Oh, hello! Berserker. Isn't Berserker,
It's the evil form meow.
No.
Yeah, that's what you
Wait, hang on, isn't that the lower one? Berserker.
I'll show
What
you.
was it? What was your lower one then?
The
I'll show
lower
you.
one is the grey one.
That is the grey one.
No, that's from the Sword and the Shield.
Just let me load
Because
up.
you've got Berserker and the rest of them are Persians.
No, I don't want that.
That's from the Sword and the Shield.
Fine.
I don't think I have the Lola. I think you have it.
Yeah. Elgos, I'll have a look on in a minute. I'll have a look in a minute.
Grass Energy. Dorado.
Totodile. Phantom?
Phantom.
Melton. Oh, yeah, no, you got you missing one. Snorlax! Snom. What a name.
Come on, fine.
Ooh.
Go in. It's there, but it's not loading.
I think that's the second one you've got. Malmetal.
Yeah. That's the Lola. That's the Lola Persian.
You got two different versions. What?
Yeah, no, I've seen it.
And Malmetal. Yeah, so you need two different versions.
Only one mention.
No, we have one limited edition. Oh, that's a Fusion Striker and Gina, yeah. So I haven't seen much of the Sword and Shield, and to be honest, I've really got to get into it. To be honest. Onyx. Beware.
Yeah, Lola and Meow.
Huh. Okay. I'll see it. No. Nope. Bring it right down. There we go. Then all of it, you get the Persian, the Persian above it, which is basically Persian but with the blue thing on its head instead. Gem, blue thing, whatever. Yeah.
I've got the Persian.
Yeah, I know. I think the only thing that D's actually waiting for is the one thing that we're both kind of interested in. Don't do that one. The new one we haven't seen. I mean, D's would see it perfect opposite this. So this is the 2020, another 2021 tin of ancients. Tin of ancient bottles. You can over. Three booster packs. Duh, you're gonna do this to me now. The tins are still cool. Pick one. Let's see what we've got. Deep Sea Artisan. No, I think that's quite one of your cards, isn't it? Yeah. Sea Serpent stuff. Really? I've seen enough of these damn things.
Am I over? Deck. Have 3.
I've seen enough of these out of this damn tin. Doignista, pretty decent card.
I have no idea.
Torpedo Takedown. Bellcat Fighter. Another Cursed Dragon. Gravity Controller. Artillery Catapult Turtle. That one's decent. It's the upgrade version of the normal Catapult Turtle. A Charge Ignista. I'm only saying that because you can't really see the name of the card, really. Is that? Okay, Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon. Looks pretty decent. One tuner, one non-tuner. This thing is summoned. Basically, so if this card is single summoned, you can activate top 5 card of your deck. If you do, add 1 activated light or dark monster to your hand, send the remaining cards to the graveyard. You can banish 1 light and 1 dark from your hand and or graveyard, except this card, special summon this card from your graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use effect of. Oh, okay, so I suppose in a way, if you used this card, you might be able to get around that by using effects of neither plague or banish. Maybe it's supposed to using it, or you can get it back from the out of play zone by using DDR, different dimension reincarnation, which is pretty good, I suppose. Which is target 1 monster in your out of play zone, as opposed to summon it, equip it to it. Decent. I only used to use that because of Darkness of Chaos. Darkness of Chaos effect leaves the field looks banished, doesn't it?
Yes.
So yeah, when it comes to stuff like this, I suppose it works handy. Using stuff like this card with Blackluster Envoy at the beginning, Envoy of Twilight, the Blackluster's Pet Dragon, which I can remember the name of as well, I suppose. Oh, Machina. I think that's one of the newer cards, to be honest, as well. Machina Metal Cruncher. I know one person will try and swap that for me. Another virtual card. Not really good on virtual stuff, to be honest. Jabbing Panda. Can't take it seriously. You know why?
Because it reminds me of Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, just a bit.
And here comes the food.
Oh, Empress of Blossom.
Oh, you got one of the newer traps.
Horn of Oliphant. Banish 1 crit spell you control in your graveyard, then destroy 1 card in the field. Or destroy 1. Oh, it's for Roland. Oh, so I think that is for not the Noble Knights, the other ones.
Infernal Knights.
Infernal Knights. I think that is for that because it's Roland, and I'm sure
What, Infernal Roland? Yeah,
Infernal
I've got
Roland.
it.
I think that is for him. It's not bad. It's got a decent effect. So, destroy one rodent monster you control. The special summon in defense position. The 3 fire warrior monsters from your deck, whose total level is 9. Effect resolves cast special summon except for warrior monsters. Yeah, it's for Roland. Infernal Knight because it pictures Infernal Knight. I should have clicked onto that straight away, to be honest. Wow, and I got some of these today, which is really good.
Thanks to the courtesy of moi.
Yeah. Is that Raiders? It
Yeah.
is. Phantom Knights and Raid Raptors. I don't run either. Hi Marley, how's it going, buddy? We're just doing some deck openings.
Oh my.
So yeah, at the minute we're opening the 10 of Ancient Battles. You are supposed to get 1 Chromatic Red, 2 Ultras, 2 Supers, 1 Red, 12 Commons, including cards from the Ignition Assault, Eternity Code, Rise of the Duelist, and Phantom Rage, plus additional cards past brand new. But the ones we are keeping an eye out is the Blue Eyes White Dragon stuff and the Dark Magician. Hence the reason why these two are on the front. Kind of makes a lot of weird sense.
What are they?
I don't know. The chances of actually pulling the cards that we actually want and things is like next to it or near enough impossibility.
Here we
Right
go.
now.
I don't know if you can see it from here. Ravenous Croco Dragon. Okay, so that's this card here. So his effect is 1 tuner plus 1 non or more tuner monster gains 500 attack and defense for each card in your hand. You can only use each of the following effect once per turn. The first effect, if this card is synchro summoned, you can draw cards equal to the number of non-tuners used for this synchro. Second effect, quick effect, you can discard 2 cards, then target 1 card on the field and destroy it.
So, how many stars? 1, 2, 3, 5. 9 stars.
If you're using
This would be good for a synchro deck that you use low-end tuner synchros that also have close effects, or a deck full of level 4 and below.
especially if you add infinite hands with that card. It's a spell card, so pretty much it allows you to have certain amount.
Infinite hands. That makes all hands
Unlimited.
Card limit unlimited. Yeah, and this card with Slifer. Ouch. That's all
You're
I'm
not
saying
meant
is
to be
ouch.
giving people ideas. On
Why
that.
not? I mean, a lot of other people that do this type of thing do the same thing. Why not?
Not the evil ideas you and me come up with now. They don't.
Why? It's so much fun.
Yes, it will be fun, but that's not the point. Right, this one
is that the Ignista card?
No, it's a Kachuria.
Ignista.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
We've been seeing a lot of these cards. We don't really know much and how the decks run. If you have any ideas, please leave a comment below and or try and explain to us much about
all I know is their effects are meant to rival stuff like the Red Eye stuff because of how closely their effects can run against them on effects and stuff like that.
These are running against, do you know, like Cyber Dragon, the normal Cyber Dragon, and the Dark Cyber. I'm assuming they're against them.
Hang on, so because you've got you can target because a lot of these can target special summon monsters you put controls, and they get their effects straight up. No ifs, no buts, no ands. A lot of these do that. There's a lot of ritual cards that practically do the same thing as well. when it's special summon, not ritual summon line, Mike. Not a lot of people, a lot of them say it's special summon.
Pain in the gluteus maximus. We've got Goey the Power
Goatee.
Org.
Oh no, another Ogre card. They're decent.
Yes, this guy here tends to use them quite a fair bit.
I use a lot of link cards, only because I use Saruman Great cards. They've recently put a deck together for Saruman Great, and it's really powerful at the moment, but it still needs a lot of tweaking.
Yes, I know, because it's about even Stevens between your Solomon deck and my zombie deck.
Yeah.
Everyone's favourite card, Proxy, F Magician.
This is really good if you're using a fusion deck. I find this one a little bit better if you've got fusion kit to fill.
Fusion.
That means you've got the opportunity to fusion summon twice without the need of a polymerization.
3 times if you can play it.
No, because you can only use that effect once per turn.
Yeah, but
And fusion gate you can only use that once per turn as well, but that's both players can use it. Without the use of polymerization, this card is really good. Because it kind of breaks the rules of polymerization a little bit.
3 times if you can play it. Like
The
Silver Wolf
only
said.
other way I can think about it is if you know how to get rid of it, then slap Monster Reborn on the field as well. Bring it back from the graveyard.
There you go. Other one, Torpedo Takedown. That one.
We got one of them.
Just said. I don't know why Konami's. I think Konami's run out of ideas for this one. But okay. Squeak Knight.
Oh, I've come across him. Yeah, something for a 1-star. His effect ain't too bad.
And it's a union monster.
Yeah, I know.
That is just like some thing. Utility Capsule Turtle.
Oh, it's the new Catapult Turtle.
Yes, but
That's
with a
one.
gnarly effect. And
Yeah, it's the
with
second
a
one.
4-star, this one kind of beats its little brother. You contribute 1 monster special summon 1 Gaia the Fierce Knight monster or 1 level 5 dragon monster from your hand or deck. You can only use each of the following of this effect once per turn. So, pretty much, this would work out for a Gaia deck, like someone else I know who sat on the right hand side of me. That's why he's not saying the word.
Nope, not a single.
Lucky enough, I have not viewed this deck yet because I need to build a whole entire deck.
I must admit, I'm still trying to build it. It's taking its toll because there's still a lot of cards I haven't got that I need for it.
I know a lot of you may have this Thunder Hand. I've been hearing a lot of talks. Yes.
I'm sorry, but that just looks like the right hand of Element Hero Thunder Giant.
Yes. I've been hearing a lot of talks about these Thunder cards at the moment because there's a duelist I know from Wales, and she is running a Thunder deck. And if Silver Wolf would kindly read the effect, it's kind of gnarly.
Face-up monsters you control with 1600 original attack or defense is destroyed by battle or opponent's card effect, and sent to the graveyard while this card is in your hand or graveyard. Special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. If you do, destroy 1 card your opponent controls. Okay, so its effect is very similar to Thunder Giant, I suppose, because you can use that same effect. This effect is almost the same, but for a level 4 non-fusion monster that is pretty much almost the same as Thunder Giant.
Thunder Giant has 2 effects. The first effect is Thunder Giant can destroy a monster whose original attack is lower than the Thunder Giant's attack points.
Yeah, and what breaks that card so much, it doesn't say destroy a monster your opponent controls with original attack with equal or below Thunder Giant's original attack. No, it does not say that.
No, it doesn't.
So if you know how to boost the hell out of that card, like if you say went and put Mage Power in the card, boost its attack points up or its defense points up, not its attack points up, then you can destroy cards that are below its attack because it doesn't say original attack.
As I've kind of found out, the combos in the red eyes.
Yeah, this is kind of what the card a little bit and makes it dare I say, too powerful.
Yes. Oh, we have a link card.
Another link card.
Yes, here is the Water Charmer.
Oh, a charmer card.
If you can see it. Da, da, da.
Oh, shiny as well.
It is. I'm
Shiny.
so grateful the magpie's not down here because the magpie would have gone yoink. Mine. And the Water Charmer's effect is actually quite clever. 2 monsters, including a water monster. This card is always treated as a familiar possessed card. You can target one. I know, they've changed it. They've gone into the possessed section now. You can target one water monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special summon it to your zone. This card points to. If the linked summon card is destroyed by battle or destroyed by an opponent's card effect while it's in its owner's monster zone, you can add one water monster with 1500 or less defense from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect once per turn.
Do you know what deck that would be good in?
That could pretty much work in either Aqua Actress deck, a Ice Pirate deck, if you play it cleverly.
I'm not being funny because the effect that'll allow you to pretty much summon all your decent cards.
Only downside is you've got to hope to God your opponent is running a water deck.
I think that this is where you can get really, really clever because the Konami starting to release cards where you can change the attribute of monsters in the field and graveyard.
So similar like Zombie World.
Yeah, but there's one. You know how you got DNA surgery, you got a DNA transplant, which changes the attribute of monsters on the field.
Yes.
Well, they're releasing. I don't know when, and don't count on me actually saying this, but they are releasing a card down the line that changes the attribute of the graveyards.
Ooh.
So if you were to use, say, that transplant was graveyard, you'd be able to play that, and it says, say, like, you would say dark type, the monsters in the graveyard become dark type monsters. It kind of stops things like Blackluster Envoy at the beginning. Just because you have to banish one light type, one dark type from your graveyard to get its effects. Even in Twilight does practically the same thing. However, you got to banish all light type or all dark type monsters from your graveyard. So if they're running that type of deck and you slap that on the field, dark type, not even better, wind types. Now they can't even banish anything, which kind of puts a stopper to the deck that you can't do it. Why? They're now earth types. Well, that sucks.
So that's pretty much a middle finger.
Yeah, pretty much. And when you've got a card like that, which is as simple as that, it's like, nah, you're not doing anything, mate.
A trap card.
Ooh,
Ice Dragon Prison.
I have that card.
I know.
It's in my Galaxy Eyes deck just because of its effect.
I know. I want to put this one in my Ice Fire because of the effect itself.
If you want my honest opinion, Red Eyes.
Okay. Target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your side of the field, but its effects are negated.
Now, just pause it for a minute. Now, opponents. So if you're like me, sometimes I like a 4-player free-for-all. Mm-hmm. You slap down the field, I can now take a monster from each one of everyone's graveyards. Because it says opponents.
Okay.
So this is where it kind of gets clever to what its effect is. Keep going.
You can banish one monster from both players' field that has the same type as each other. You can only activate one Ice Dragon's Prison per turn. I'm going to explain something about the whole per turn on certain cards. Because you've got one what says once per turn, as everyone knows. You've got one what says per turn, and you've got one what says per duel. The per turn means
once either player's turn, which is on my Junk Gardener synchro. Junk Gardener synchro, because it's during either player's turn you do get that effect. People get confused between the two, to be honest.
See, the per turn means you can only use it once. Same as per duel. It's a similar line to the once per duel.
Per duel is once you've used it, you cannot use it again for the rest of the duel. Elementary Disc Commander. His effect is you can summon him when he's a field. He's banished. However, you get to draw cards. You got draw power. However, because it says right at the bottom, you can only use this effect once per duel.
See,
You cannot use it again for the rest of the duel. However, when it comes to something like this, if you were to use it that turn, say if it's your turn, so your opponent's turn, you activate that, you get it as a full effect, it goes to the graveyard. If you have another one, you can't use it until your opponent passes turn, and you've had a go and it goes back to them. Then you get to use it again. However, you activate. You can only use the effect once per turn.
See, I've been hearing a lot of chatter throughout the Yu-Gi-Oh! Charts, and someone brought up a good point, and Konami's actually trying to figure out their own ruling, because someone stated that where you get certain Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, what's saying per duel. And someone argued against it, saying, well, technically, if you're dueling the same person on that one main duel, is you can use the exact same effect over and over again. But some people are agreeing but disagreeing. This is why Konami is trying to have a look, because Konami is trying to figure out how to sort this problem out, because apparently a lot of people have been complaining, saying, hang on, if you're saying once per duel, that means technically you can still use it in the exact same duel of that exact same.
When you have a lot of the cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, when they have especially the old style once per duels, it's self-explanatory. You have one duel. The duel lasts until the first person with the life points drops to 0,
Or they've decked out,
or they've quit from the duel. Then until that happens, then you can only use it once. This is where I've always played. And if it only says once per duel, and say if you were dueling and I got effect that's like that, I won't use it again until until one of us have won or lost, and we shuffle, start again. Then I will use it again, because it's once per duel. I suppose in a way it's self-explanatory, but I suppose it's different people's
fusion before, so forgive me. Bright God the Glory Dragon. It's fusion. It requires a 4. Oh, I have that first card.
So,
I have that card. The Fallen.
yeah.
So I may have to trade these with you on that one. I may have to trade these with that one.
You after that card.
Well, bear in mind I do have the Fallen Albars.
Yeah.
So, Fallen Albars are 1 level 8 or higher monster. Now, that part is clever because it doesn't specifically specify what kind of level 8 or higher monster can be used for it. Its effect is it cannot be destroyed by battle while you control this fusion summon card. Your opponent cannot target other monsters you control with monster effects during the end phase. If this card is in your graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can add to your hand or special summon 1 tri-bridged monster or 1 Fallen Albars from your deck. You can only use this effect once per turn. Now, if you are running a tri-bridged or a Fallen Albars deck, this is going to be clever because I have a different fusion card from this. I can't remember exactly what. But yeah, I'm not going there. Oh, okay. Quick spell card, Blizzard. I'm assuming a lot of people know exactly what this card does.
It's common.
It's common, quick play. If you're running an ice deck, this will be an advantage for you in your deck.
Is it ice deck stuff? Oh, another Melfi card.
Ruin it, why don't you? Melfi card, as everyone knows.
No. Okay, so no. We kind of got this one a bit long. So target 1 face spell card your opponent controls. This turn negate the activated effects of that spell card and spell effects on the field with the same original name.
Ouch.
Okay, so hang on, let me just make one thing clear. Absolutely clear. This will rip apart most pendulum decks.
All pendulum decks, really?
No, most. There's a reason why I say most.
Except for pendulum.
Endomion. You got Endomion, which have cards with the same name.
Not just that.
Odd Eyes.
Witchcrafters.
Yes. Because it negates the effects of all effects of that card, same card, until the turn, is it?
Then
You can. Yeah, this turn. If the target card will be sent to the graveyard. Okay, so if the target card is sent to the graveyard, it's added to the hand instead. So if you have spell effects that happen in the graveyard as well, you got an advantage to it back in their hand instead. Now, you can go one step further with this as well. You know how?
Go on.
Alright, so there's a spell card I'm trying to get my hands, and it's a continuum card.
Okay.
So basically, if any card is sent back to your hand, it's banished instead.
Oh, I think I know
So
what card
when you
want about.
got something like this, he goes, no, graveyard, no, back to your hand. But wait, my continuous spell card comes into play, banish.
Oh, bye.
Any card that is returned back to the hand is banished instead.
Wait, you've got one of those in one of your decks.
I've got it in my 6 samurai deck for a reason.
And I think you've got one in
Inishi.
your spare.
Inishi. Yeah, Inishi.
And you can rob a chicken yourselves with those
Inishi
cards.
and Samurai
Destroyer.
No, Samurai
Dual wield.
So it sends cards back to the hand, and because it's getting sent back to the hand, it's getting banished instead. Now, because Samurai cards are based on the fact that they send back my opponent's cards back to the hand, not mine, my cards are okay. It's when you've got something like this, it's very handy to have. It doesn't work just for ice decks or wind types. It's one of those universal cards that I would put in the same category of Pot of Greed, Monster Born,
Super Polymerization.
Yeah, stuff cards that you put in your deck that's a good quick play. Twin Twists as well is definitely a card to put in.
Maluffy Playhouse Trap card.
Another Melfi card.
I know. I swear they should.
I
think they might as well just turn these kind of cards into an anime TV series.
Do you know something? There's one thing I will literally wet myself laughing if I see one. Melfi Unicorn. The one out of Deadpool. I'm a unicorn!
There is.
No, the one that looks
pulled one.
No, the unicorn one. Basically, it looked like a unicorn from Deadpool. You know the backpack he wears?
Oh, yeah.
The unicorn.
Talking about a possessed card.
Really?
Awakening of the Possessed Gigabyte.
Oh, Gigabyte.
Gigabyte. It's reptile.
Yeah, bro.
This effect is kind of awesome. You can special summon this card from your hand or deck by sending one face-up spellcaster monster at one face-up level 4 or lower water monster you control to the graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects of the Awakening of the Possessed Gigabyte once per turn. The first effect, when this card is special summoned, by its effect, you can send one random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard. Then each player draws one card. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one spiritual water art card or possessed spell trap from your deck to your hand.
Do you know what would be really handy for that card? Draw discharge. You punch Drew out of the draw phase.
Oh, yeah.
Discard it, and you take X amount of damage if it's a monster.
Megalance, the Deep Sea.
Oh, that's a really Yumi card, isn't it?
Yes, I have this in my Ice Bio deck, and it's kind of quite clever.
To be honest with you, it's a little long-winded for a simple card.
For a simple card, yeah, I completely agree. We have a trap card. Oh, I do not have this.
What's it called?
It's called Dogmata Encounter.
I think you may already have that one.
This is a normal trap, and it's kind of clever. For the first effect, you can activate one of these effects. The first effect is special summon one dogmatic monster or fallen owlbears from your hand. Second effect, you can add to your hand or special summon one dogmatic monster or owlbears fallen from your graveyard. You can only use this card per turn, unfortunately. Not once per turn. Well, oh my. Fudge cake and biscuits, we've got a bit clever. Well, not bit clever, but we got a bit lucky, but lucky enough means Silver Wolf already has this.
What?
We've just got one of the new Dark Magician cards.
Yes, is that the piercing one?
It is called the Piercing the Darkness, continuous spell card.
Oh, yeah.
The effect is if some people will not know it. I will read it out. If you normal or special summon a non-token normal monsters, except during the damage step, you can draw 1 card. When an attack is declared involving an opponent's monster and a monster you control, excuse me, that is level 5 or higher normal monster, or was ritual summoned using a normal monster, or was fusion synchro or XYZ summoned using a normal monster's material, you can make that monster you control gain attack equal to that opponent's monster's attack until end of this turn. You can only use each effect of the Piercing Darkness once per turn.
Advanced Ritual Arts.
Advanced Ritual Arts.
Just because you're sending one normal monster, because it requires a normal monster to ritual summon in the first place. So, say for Blackluster Soldier, the original one,
yes,
3k attack, Advanced Ritual Arts send, say, Darkman, a level 8, so anything level 8, say Blue Eyes White Dragon, normal monster, deck to graveyard.
Yep.
Ritual summon. Because you ritual summon it, not only that, it's a normal monster itself because it has no effect.
Oh, yeah.
You'll gain 2 effects instead of the 1. This is where a lot of people are asking, do you get the same effect twice, or...
Yes.
1, because a normal monster was summoned, and 2, because a non-effect ritual monster was summoned using a normal monster in the first place. So, it can't... Would it stack, do you reckon?
It would, because it states it on the card itself. Because it states, except if you normal or special summon a non-token normal monster, except during the damage step, you can draw 1 card when a attack is declared involving an opponent's monster and a monster you control that is a level 5 or higher normal monster, or was ritual summoned using a normal monster or fusion synchro or XYZ, is you'll gain your opponent's monster's attack on top. I've got this in my...
Can you imagine facing Slifer with that thing?
I know. Because I've got this...
I got Sod Slifer. Sorry, I've got it. Winged Dragon of Raw.
Yes.
Wow.
Because I have this in Red Eyes. I have an XYZ card in my extra deck, and certain people I know, especially the one who sat right here, doesn't like it because it's called Red Eyes Metal Flare Dragon. It requires 2 level 7 dragon monsters, and it states while this card has the materials, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. The second effect states, if my opponent activates any kind of card effect, that's monsters, spells, traps, quick effects and stuff like that, they lose 500 life points per effect.
See, there's a trap card that they currently went and released for that reason, called Doppelganger. If you take effect damage, your opponent takes equal amount.
Yes, I know.
Last one. Think we'll get a Blue Eyes card, I think, isn't it?
I say something to do with Dark Magician again.
Hey Mark, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream, buddy.
Hello.
If you just joined, we are opening
The
Tin of Ancient Battles.
Yes, that will be this right here.
I still think that tin has got to be one of the best looking tins I've seen so far.
I haven't noticed lately, since Konami has been bringing tins out like this for each year, the main monsters is the Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Okay, so I've just come across a card I have not seen from this tin yet.
Oh no, what is that one?
Weirdly, it looks like one of the cards from the original TV series that
that creepy guy.
Yeah, the creepy guy used. It looks a little weird, but to be honest with you, it looks kind of cool at the same time. It's an insect, so if this card is special summoned, special summon 1 Malt token, insect, earth, level 3, 0/0 attack defense. When the token is special summoned by its way to field, special summon monsters from the extra deck except for insect monsters. Okay.
Would you like to finish this?
So you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except for insect monsters. You can only use effect of this once per turn. Decent. If you're running an insect deck, okay, I suppose okay. Not personally one of my favourites, but the card itself still looks cool, and I still think Yu-Gi-Oh cards have some of the best concept art for it.
Oh, I completely agree.
Especially some of the shinies. Well, I mean, wow. Just Marinette. Decent. I know someone who runs a Marinette deck, and it's pretty gnarly. What a name.
Hey, I love fusion. Hey!
Squeak Knights. 9 lives cat. I've seen this a few times. Not bad. It's a zombie, so it depends on how you want to play it, really. Red Rain, not bad for Red Dragon Archfiend, isn't it? Red Rain.
Red Rain, it doesn't. It's not a specific.
Hello.
I have that card.
Gizmic.
Ah, I told you to put it in your.
Only thing that troubles me
Saturday.
is the heavy price of 1,500 life points.
Deep Sea.
Aria.
I've not seen that one.
Banish 1 water monster from your graveyard, add 1 level 4 or lower sea serpent monster from your deck to hand. You can use effect of Deep Sea Aria once per turn. That's not too bad. It's a normal spell, and it's a shiny, so it's not too bad.
Ooh,
Hello.
I know that one.
And the Shadow, I don't bother with Shadow stuff, me personally.
I do, because I'll be rebuilding the Shadow deck. Is that Gaia?
No.
Oh no, it's that Gina.
I think I've just got 2 forms of the same card. No. So you got the Dread Dulce Dragon, the one I got a couple of cards earlier, and the Supreme Shining Sky Stag, which the art for that looks really, really cool. I have to admit, it's shiny as well, so you know. Malice.
Was that a fiend?
Yeah, it's a fiend.
Oh, get me.
Quick effects, tribute 2 monsters and target one of your normal traps at bash. Oh, hang on. One of my buddies run this in a fiend deck. It allows you to get normal trap cards from your graveyard.
And we know exactly who that is.
Yes.
I have that card.
Phantom Knights card. Not bad for a quick play.
Rockabye.
Oh, I'm sorry, but some of these names are really, really funny. Indulge Dark Lord. That's the second one I've got. Hide and Seek.
Found you.
Free range monsters. And Glutinous Reed Dolphin Greeties?
Yeah. It's a fish / tuna.
Alright, it's fish tuna. I think I know someone who might want that of me.
Not me.
So out of all, we've got one of the new cards from the Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon. One is better than none.
I agree with that. Now the suspense is over.
Okay, so the other one I've got is the new El Dorado box.
El Dorado! Isn't that originally El Dorado from the City of Gold?
I think so. So the maximum gold El Dorado delivers a more beauty style from premium gold rares. Each gold rare boosts golden outlines, borders, and clean, accurate, enhanced art that you love and textures of those cards. So we've got.
That just gives me chills as soon as you read that.
I know. So it has 54 of the dueling finest cards of decks from premium gold rares. In addition to
I'm getting the feeling you may
monsters from the brand new variants of artwork as well. So basically, we may get some cards in here with the newer artwork of the current monsters we've got now, like say the newer version of Dark Magician, the newer version of Blue Eyes. It's basically the newer artwork of the cards that are coming to release. It's an early release box, maybe. I think the best way to put it. So we may get something like the new variations.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, open the fucker.
Beep. See, he's that excited, he's forgot which way to open it.
Yay.
5 hours later. Hallelujah.
Okay,
This is weird already. It's hollow.
that's what I was thinking.
Right,
As always, excessive plastic from Konami. Okay, so these packs ain't that big. There's 7 cards per pack.
They are super thin.
Oh,
Lol.
they are right. They feel different as well. So, first one we got is Framelord Lambada, Psychic. 2 monsters accept tokens. It's for Frame Gear, so if you're running a decent Psychic deck, this would be something really handy to have. I've only used it once, probably because I used it on Legacy Duelist Link Evolution. It's on there. It's got a decent effect, I suppose. If you're using a Psychic deck, I don't IRL. Me, Psychics aren't my thing. Scrap Raven.
I remember
Handy.
that card.
Very handy.
I remember that card.
Number 1, Numeron Gate. Oh. I have been looking for one of these.
You don't even need to tell me, I know.
Character of a battle. At the end of damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, attach 1% from this card, double attack of all Numeron monsters you currently control until the end of turn.
Does that mean you're going to build a Numeron deck now?
3 level 1s is all it takes. If you're running a low level monster, I mean, it would work really well. One deck that this deck would probably run really well if you're building a Thoroughbred Karibo deck. So next one you got Prank Kids Weather Washer.
Okay, that just sounds like something from Pokemon more than Yu-Gi-Oh.
I know.
That is the way they speak.
Trap Trick.
Ooh, I've
I wonder
heard
if that's
about
got something to do with the Trap Trick stuff. No, Trap Trick's nightmare. Banish 1 normal trap card from your deck except for Trap Trick and set 1 card with the same name directly from your deck. Also, it can be activated. It can be activated this turn. You can only activate 1 trap card for this turn. Oh, okay. So if you banish 1 normal trap card from your deck to graveyard, from your deck, sorry, you could activate. You set another one of the same name. Say, for instance,
Mirror Force.
Mirror Force. Banish 1 Mirror Force. Set 1 from your deck to the field, and you can use it that turn.
Nice.
Yeah. So we've got our first gold rimmed one. We've got Soul Eating Overraptor. Check the gold on that beast.
That is beautiful.
I don't care what it says. I know they're not worth much, but they look absolutely cool. They are really cool. I do believe this belongs with the Dino Wrestler stuff as well.
I believe it belongs to any Dino deck, really.
Yeah, but still, yeah, you can. If you know for some this card, you could take one. You can take 1 dinosaur monster from your deck. Either add it to hand or send it to the graveyard and target 1 level 4 low dinosaur monster on the field. Destroy it, then special summon 1 dinosaur monster from your graveyard. In defense position, you can use effect of Soul Eating Overraptor once per turn. The artwork is just incredible.
Ooh,
This is a new one. Weather Painted in Rainbow.
and it's a link.
Yeah, okay. So these are pretty cool. Weather painters. It's a fairy, so 3 weather monsters. When your opponent was special summon a monster or monsters, quick effect, send 1 link summon card to the graveyard. Negate the summon if you do destroy a monster. Once per turn during the standby phase, or the turn this card is banished from the field. To activate the weather card's effect, you special summon this banished card. The weather effect monsters this card points to the following effects. When a card effect is activated, quick effect, you can banish this card, negate activation, and if you okay, so
It's a recycle card.
Hang on, when a card effect activate, you can banish card from the field. Okay, so this effect is very similar to Stardust. If a destruction effect happens while Stardust in the field, you can send Stardust to the graveyard, negate the activation, and destroy it. And it's a quick effect too. So is this. I can see people utilizing this card a lot, just because of that reason.
Oh yeah.
Me personally, I would, but I don't run a fairy deck.
Yet.
Yet. And not that is it requires 3 weather monsters. The only one I've got, and to be honest with you, this is
No, you've got one. The fusion. Weather somewhere.
Yeah, but even then, no, it's package.
Oh, okay,
But even then, you're looking at some way to bring it out in the field. It's my first one, and to be honest with you, I'm not going to keep it out because it'll probably go in the folder.
He's excited. That's why his words are stuttering.
Yeah.
All right, to open this one.
Go for it, bro. Let's go.
All right. I will not.
1 down, 3 to go.
Well, 2 to go now because I'm not the second one. I'll let you decide which is which on that one. Well, okay, we have a XYZ. Really? Oh, wow. That is a hefty price. Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Juggernaut label. And it requires... try and say that when you're hyper. This card requires 3 level 11s.
I've seen one of them.
It requires 3...
I do believe it has a younger brother as well.
Rhyhorn something. It requires 3 level.
Look at the picture.
Oh yeah. Right. So this requires 3 level 11 monsters. Yeah.
Okay.
4,000 attack, 4,000 defense. This is effect. Once per turn, you can also XYZ summon Super Dreadnought Railgun Juggernaut Levy by using a rank. Using 1 rank 10 machine XYZ monster you control as material. Transfer its materials to this card. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card. It gains a 2,000 attack and defense. Also, for the rest of this turn, you can only declare an attack with this card during each battle phase. This card can make attacks on monsters up to the number of materials it has.
Okay, so if you know how to utilize that last part by, because I've got stuff like XYZ overlay, overlay unit, which basically adds overlay units to your XYZs.
Yeah, bear in mind this is already a 4,000 attack, 4,000 defense. So if you detach 1 material, you're giving it an extra 2,000 attack and defense, and you can attack.
Type, right?
Yes, and you can attack up to the amount of times.
I'm sorry, but limit overload.
No, stop giving people ideas. Bad Silver Wolf. No, we got a new trap card. Here we go. It's called the Weather Rainbow Canvas.
Oh, it's another weather card.
Yes. It states here you can only control 1 weather rebound canvas. The weather effect monsters in your main monster zone of this card column and its ejection columns gain this effect. If your opponent controls a monster, quick effect, you can banish this card, special summon 1 the weather monster with a different name from your deck. Also, you cannot special summon other monsters from your deck for the rest of this turn. It's a face up continuous trap card. That's quite bonus. So now you've got 2 weather cards.
Yay!
Oh, here we go.
They oddly look like the Charmer monsters.
Now, what I'm about to show you, I know I'm going to get one certain person sitting on the right side of me very excited because he's been wanting. Code Talker. He's been looking for one of these.
Yeah, mostly because of hang on, where is it? I have Power Code Talker as well.
Code Talker's effect, it requires 2 effect monsters. Gains 500 attack for each monster this card points to. Cannot be destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effects while this card points to a monster. I know someone's going to be using that way too freaking much.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. We got a Link monster. Dragonity Nitrolumbus. We know someone who has a deck.
Romulus?
Romulus.
Yeah, it's Romulus.
Would you like to read the effect?
It's nothing new. Romulus has been at ages, to be honest.
Fair enough.
But it's really good if you're running a Dragonity deck. Rightly. Yeah, it's one of those summoning cards, so it allows you to summon Dragonity monsters. Decent. A little long-winded for what the effect is, but it's decent nonetheless.
Alright. Trap card. Summon limit.
Oh,
This
okay.
is quite...
I'm interested.
I've just read it, but I'll read it out. Neither player can special summon more than 2 times per turn. Negate the summon count towards this limit. Okay, that's just nasty.
Huh?
So, do you know if
So-
you... Hang on.
So you can keep the rest of the cards. You don't want to see the other ones, Oh.
Mhm. I think Konami's kind of...
No. Okay, so I know exactly. So basically, you know how you got Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. That negates it.
Love.
See, Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, neither player can special summon monsters from the extra deck 2 or more times. This negates it and takes over.
Oh god, you better not show someone this one.
This card, decent. I would happily have that one on my decks. Problem is, most of
There's
my
only
decks special summon a lot.
Yes. And we come to the Goldie Shiny.
Ooh, shiny.
Yes.
Oh, shiny. Ooh,
Well,
ooh, shiny.
Destiny.
Oh, freaking plasma.
As it sounded, I don't think Silver Wolf like that one.
Plasma.
And this card, I know for advance, and you're going to get excited because now it means you own one just like me.
Go on.
Regeki!
Yeah, love the card.
Because I have a gold shiny edition.
Yeah, I'll be using that.
No, you won't, because that'll be going to the folder.
There's one in the folder already.
Oh, you opened that one. Okay, I'll open. Let's see if we can try and pull something really, really good.
Let's see how good a look is, yeah?
I know that card. You are a fudging biscuit. That's all I'm saying nicely.
Number 9, Dyson Sphere.
What is it? Twice you pulled 2 number cards. Go fudge yourself, yeah?
Why does it Dyson? I've got a Hoover on a card. During the main phase, if your opponent controls a monster with an attack higher than this card, negate if material for this card then target directly this turn. Once per battle, if this card material is attacked, you can negate the attack. When this card is targeted for attack while it has no materials, do you target 2 monsters? Oh. Now I know why you called me a jammy git.
No, I called you a fudge cake and biscuit.
I see why. I see why. Oh, another weather card. Snowy Canvas. Will affect monsters in your main monster zones of this card's column and its adjacent columns gain this effect. You can banish a card, quick effect, and add 1 weather card from your deck to hand. Also, you cannot add cards deck to hand for the rest of the turn except by drawing them. It's a continuous spell card.
Oh, that's just nasty.
Okay, I'm kind of confused with this. It's a continuous spell card.
Mm-hmm.
That its only effect is to banish it from the field.
You can get a certain spell and trap cards what has the continuous symbol, but it only works for up to 2 turns.
Yeah, I know, but this one, the only effect of this card is to banish it after activation.
Oh.
Okay, so this
unless it works with
now,
a certain monster effect.
I'm going to guess that there's going to be weather cards that have been released that allow you to get spells and traps or cards in general from your out of play zone to your hand or to your deck or to your graveyard.
We don't know. If we find any more, we'll let everyone know. Well, I recognise that little
Eva. Or EVA. However you want to see it.
That's
Guardian of the Golden Land.
oh, looks like me first thing in the morning.
Hey, you looking at this? It's a zombie trap.
Oh, hello.
Special summon this card as a normal monster, zombie, light, level 8, 800 attack, 2500 defense. This is also still a trap card. Then if you control an Eldritch the Golden Lord,
I have that fusion card.
you can make the attack of one face-up monster on the field become 0. Full stop. During the end phase, you can banish a card from your graveyard, then set one Eldixor spell trap card directly from your deck. You use effective Guardian of the Golden Land once per turn and only that turn.
I don't know how many of those.
Okay, so that's in one of the new ones and 1% and only that turn. So if you find that, if you use it that turn and only that turn, you can use a bottom effect by the summoning a bit once per turn and that turn. It's a bit like Blackstone Legend.
Yes.
Especially to put it back in your hand and use effect by tributing it. But either way, the artwork kind of reminds me of a Sabretooth in a bit.
Kind of reminds me of a zombie version of the Nord monster.
Oh. Code Talker inverted.
Why am I getting the feeling you're going to make a Code Talker deck at some point?
2 Cyburst monsters. If this card is linked to summon, special one Cyburst monster from your hand. To zone this card points to, you can only use effective Code Talker inverted once per turn. I run a Cyburst deck, it would work. It would be pretty handy. Ooh, Cyframe Gamma. The first gold shiny. It looks awesome. Another psychic card though. Not only keen on psychics. Oh, no way.
Here we go.
Gold Sarcophagus. Gold. I love this card. So during your second phase,
You should know it. You get the normal edition.
No, but I have 2 versions, which 2 of them say banish face up, banish face down. That one's to make sure from which, but either way, classic card. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying certain words in my head.
Cyframe Gamma. It's part of the Cyframe.
Mm-hmm.
So
the weather.
No, a monster.
Painter Rain. This effect, it's a fairy. If this card is special summon, you can place one weather spell or trap from your hand face up in your spell or trap zone. You can only use this effect of the weather Painter Rain once per turn. Okay, that's just weird. Once per turn during the standby phase of the turn after this card was banished from your field. To activate the weather card's effect, you can special summon this banished card. So, yeah, it's pretty much what you was kind of saying with that spell. You're just a fudging cheesecake biscuit.
What do I get now?
Number 3. Numeron Gate Trini. You're just a fudge cake, yeah? Requires 3 level 1 monsters. Cannot be destroyed by battle. At the end of the damage step, if this card battle an opponent's monster, you can detach 1 material from this card, double the attack of all Numeron monsters you currently control until end of this turn.
That's pretty badass.
You can just fudge it off. All I'm saying. Spell card. Numeron Calling.
Oh, another Numeron. See, I've got 0 Numeron Dragon somewhere as well.
If a Numeron network is in your field zone and you control no monsters, special summon up to 4 Numeron Gate XYZ monsters with different names from your extra deck, but banish them during the end phase. Also, you can normal or special summon once per turn for the rest of this turn.
That's not bad.
You got a second prank kid now. Prank Kid Roxy's. I kid you not, that is
No,
literally
God,
his
I'm
name.
gonna.
I know. And it's a rock type. Its effect is if this card is sent to the graveyard as material for the fusion or link summon of a Prank Kid's monster, you can banish one card from your hand, and if you do draw one card, then you can special summon one Prank Kid's monster from your hand or deck in defense, except for Prank Kid Roxy's. You can only use each effect of this card once per turn.
That's not bad.
You've got another Prank Kid Weather Washer.
Yeah. Another fusion.
Da 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 da. The code turns.
Ooh, there's a look. Well, yeah.
Da 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 da.
Another plasma.
Stop whinging. No one's using it against you.
Not yet. And that's one but not least. Wait, is that what I think it is?
Mystic Mine. It's a field card. Holy crap. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, your opponent cannot activate monster effects or declare an attack. If your monster controls more monsters than your opponent does, if you control more monsters than your opponent does, you cannot activate monster effects or declare an attack. Once per turn during the end phase, if both players control the same number of monsters, destroy this card. I think it's a miscut.
So what?
Oh no, it's not. It's the gold. The gold threw me off a bit. It's not miscut. Why am I getting the feeling you're going to put that in a certain deck card? I think you know. I know what you know, but what I know is you know.
I'm thinking.
Oh God, we're doomed.
My tribute deck.
I freaking knew that would come in.
Just because it'll stop my opponent from attacking or using monster effects on me.
By the way, Bagsy not it being the test subject. You can whistle Dixie.
What did I do for saying?
Yes.
Damn it.
Because we do that to each other all the time. So I know you.
So we got a decent pick today. I'm not going to complain. So the maximum gold, it's decent. I would definitely buy another one. There's a lot of cards in there I definitely would use.
See, do not get me wrong.
But
for this, it's kind of good, but unfortunately, the only thing I'm going to say is it's not really worth the price of it.
no, because the gold cards aren't worth that much, to be honest. Hang on. Where is it? Right, so remember the Weather Link monster? I've seen this online for like £2-3.
Yeah.
For this type. The gold rares aren't worth as much as they used to be. They used to be worth quite a bit of money, and people used to make whole decks out of just gold rares because they were really hard to get hold of and it'd be a good achievement. And not that brand team makes as well. By the way, I've made a whole deck gold rare. What? Really? Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's like, you buy one of these, you get some.
Like I said, you get some good cards, but I don't think it's worth
Put it this
the
way.
price.
You've seen what's in that box. It's a £30 box. That's all I'm saying.
£30 box, and you get 7 cards per booster pack.
7, 4, 21, 28 cards altogether?
Yeah, 28 cards. I don't think it's worth £30.
The only part that's...
See, I think these kind of tins, believe it or not, people don't live in the UK, people live in the UK. This is a £20 tin.
Which we got the
3 booster packs.
That's
and you get
the Pierce and the Darkness came from?
Yes.
So we got
This is a mega tin booster pack.
So you got the Pierce and the Darkness from that. The one that comprises of the Dark Magician and the Blue Eyes cards.
You'll get 18 cards per pack, and there's 3 booster packs per tin.
So basically you get...
So pretty much for £10 less, you might as well
that.
Get the tins.
You don't get that much for it.
Your phone's vibrating.
yeah, I'm live, so they can wait.
So thank you for tuning in. Marley and Mark, thank you for coming in and saying thank you. And we will be on in January to do
I
a
don't
few
know.
deck
I
recipes.
could be doing deck recipes before then, but I've also got a Christmas opening coming up as well.
You're not doing no more deck recipes without me, you fudge cake. You've done 2 without me already.
So yeah, but going from that, I've got a deck. I've got another opening coming up as well for a Christmas opening.
Well, you got one after because of my Christmas present, so I can reveal what I get from the tin.
Yeah, but I have got a Christmas. I've got up and coming Christmas deck recipes coming up as well. So and also next year we'll be doing more lives on here as well. We're hoping to actually get the Team Valhalla YouTube page sorted out for the new year, as well as do some live duels as well. That's coming up as well, haven't we?
Yes, I'm getting a stand for my phone on the 30th, so I can bring the phone down.
Yeah. So, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you tune in for the next one. I will leave links in bio for dates for lives as well, so you'll be able to tune in for certain dates. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for the new channel when I release it. I will leave a link below so you can go directly to it, and I will see you guys next time.
Peace out.